gentlemen, I try to bring you the best. I try to bring you the best. Amen. Dr. Joel Wallach's work has resulted in the publication of more than 70 peer-reviewed and referred journal articles in the fields of nutrition and pharmaceutical research. He promotes worldwide health, beauty, and youthful energy. And for more than 40 years, it has been Dr. Wallach's mission to bring accurate and timely health information to the world. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to stand to your feet and welcome our speaker for the next couple of nights as he takes us on a journey to achieving the health that we want. Please welcome Dr. Joel Wallach as he comes at this time.
This program is meant to present nutritional information only and is in no way meant to replace the advice of your medical doctor.
And now, the superstar of alternative health and purveyor of medical truth, Dr. Joel Wallach.
Oh, thank you, Pastor Dollar and Pastor Taffy and his whole crew. They've been so wonderful. Really appreciate the help that everybody's given. And I have to thank the greatest physician of all, right, who has always been, who is, and who will ever be the greatest physician, our Lord Jesus. And we love him forever. And I know he loves us forever. Cancer, big thing, cancer, right? That's pretty scary. But you can prevent cancer 100% by, again, avoiding the bad things. Prevention is always easier. It's kind of like putting oil in your car before the engine burns up. You put oil in your car before the engine burns up. You don't wait until the engine burns up and say, well, let's put a little oil in there. Don't get all crazy about trying to get healed when you can prevent it. It's real simple, okay? Much cheaper, much less painful, and you'll add 25 healthy years to your life. Okay, next. CAT scans, which doctors will tell you are harmless, actually have 400% more radiation than they used to think you had. 29,000 new cancer patients every year, of which half, 14,500, die after just one CAT scan. You know, you can get an ultrasound, a high-definition ultrasound for $50. Tell you the same information. They can see the valves in the pea-sized heart of a little embryo, human embryo that's just a month old. That high-definition ultrasound, there's no radiation to it, no risk. Costs $50. That CAT scan costs $4,000. Next. High-fiber diets do not cut colon cancer risk. That's another old myth. High-fiber diets do not cut colon cancer risk. This was a study on 90,000 nurses and 50,000 male doctors over a 20-year period, the Harvard Nurses Health Study. There was no problem. I mean, just high-fiber diets didn't help. Got the same rate of cancer from high-fiber diets to low-fiber diets. But when you ate a high-fiber diet, because of the risk of celiac disease, because fiber is usually wheat gluten or oat bran or something like that, it increases your risk of diabetes and heart disease and stroke and other stuff. Don't eat high-fiber diets. There is no benefit. In fact, there's unintended consequences that are not nice. Okay, next. Look at that. Fat doesn't increase your risk of breast cancer. You can actually eat 90% of your calories from fat as long as you don't fry it. Next. This was another study, only 15 years, I think a study of 15 years, Harvard Nurses Health Study, 90,000 nurses. You take a high-end multivitamin like our Mighty 90, not a one-a-day Centrum or something like that. It won't work because it only has like 32. It's the Mighty 32 instead of the Mighty 90. You take the Mighty 90, this reduces your risk of colon cancer by 75%. Are there any drugs that will do that? No. Next. Let's see here. Study finds very well done meat linked to breast cancer. You can reduce your risk of breast cancer, ladies, by 462% by eating your meat cooked medium or medium rare. If you cook your meat very well done, where it's burnt, where the fat is burnt, tastes good, but it's a killer. And the devil comes in many guises, including burnt fat. I mean, think about it. You know, hell, fire, and burnt. I mean, that's the devil's sense of humor there. Okay, next. We've known about selenium being able to prevent and cure certain types of cancer since 1912. Since 1912, we've known this, and I had to sue the FDA. I sued the FDA and won in federal court. They appealed, and I beat them in the appellate court, and then they appealed, and they signed off on the steps of the U.S. Supreme Court for me to be able to say that the trace mineral selenium can prevent certain types of cancer. The trace mineral selenium can help your body make certain anti-cancer substances. Just to say those simple things, I had to sue them 3 times in federal courts. But the truth won out there in that case. We were able to beat the FDA to death on that one. Thank you. Okay, next. This is just another thing on selenium. It was a big study out of the University of Arizona. Just taking 200 micrograms of selenium, 1/5 of a milligram of selenium. It'll reduce your risk of prostate cancer in men by 69%, colorectal cancer in both genders by 64%, lung cancer, whether you smoke or not, by 39%. Anybody who smokes and doesn't take the Mighty 90 with a little extra selenium is foolish, aren't they? Now, I can guarantee you, ladies, if you take the Mighty 90, you will never get prostate cancer. I can guarantee you that. Okay, next. Next. Oh, I love this one. Arsenic can prevent and cure certain types of leukemia. Arsenic. We've known it's an essential nutrient necessary to prevent certain types of cancer, certain types of leukemia since 1947. Isn't that funny? Okay, next. Okay. Preventing cancer is very easy. Once you get it, it's a full-time job to treat it as a chronic disease, and you can add 5 or 10 or 15 or 20 or 30 years to your life when you have cancer, but you're going to be working 24/7 for the rest of your life. It's much better to prevent it. That way you have a life, right? It's much better to prevent it, but we can work with you if you do have it. You're salvageable through God's grace.
This program is meant to present nutritional information only and is in no way meant to replace the advice of your medical doctor.